Imagine having the raw, bone-crushing power of a gorilla, the kind of strength that could easily rip a tree branch like it's paper. Here's the shocking truth. Gorillas are about 6 times stronger than humans, yet the secret behind their super strength isn't magic. It's muscle engagement, movement, and instinctive training patterns that humans can actually replicate. And today, you'll discover 5 powerful exercises that can awaken that inner beast. Exercises that build primal strength, explosive power, and a body that looks and performs like it evolved to dominate. But here's the twist. Most people waste hours in the gym lifting weights that only make them look strong, not be strong. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do differently and why these 5 moves can turn your body into a powerhouse. So, are you ready to build gorilla strength?
Section 1. Understanding gorilla strength. Before diving into the exercises, let's understand what gorilla strength actually means. Gorillas don't bench press. They don't curl dumbbells. Their strength comes from compound, full-body movements, climbing, pulling, squatting, and stabilizing. Think about it. Every movement they make recruits multiple muscles at once: legs, back, arms, and core, all working together. That's functional power, not cosmetic. If your training has been focused only on isolation exercises like bicep curls or tricep extensions, you've only been scratching the surface of your potential. The exercises you're about to learn mimic the primal, multi-muscle activation that makes gorillas so powerful. Exercise number 1, the deadlift, the king of primal power. If there's one movement that truly defines gorilla strength, it's the deadlift. Picture this. Every time you pull a heavy barbell off the ground, you're doing the human version of a gorilla lifting a fallen tree. The deadlift recruits your back, legs, glutes, and grip, nearly every major muscle group. It doesn't just build strength, it forges raw functional power. But here's where most people get it wrong. They chase numbers instead of form and control. A true gorilla strength deadlift focuses on explosive hip drive and total body tension, not just ego lifting. Start light, master your form, then build up. Because a strong deadlift doesn't just change how you look, it changes how you move, stand, and carry yourself.
Exercise number 2, pull-ups, the gorilla signature move. Ever seen how a gorilla climbs trees or swings from branches? That's upper body mastery, powered by massive back and arm strength. The pull-up is your ticket to that. It's the ultimate test of relative strength, using your own body weight to defy gravity. If you can't do a pull-up yet, start with assistant pull-ups or negatives. If you can already do a few, aim to go wider, slower, and stricter. Each rep should feel like you're pulling yourself up a tree in the wild, strong, deliberate, and controlled. Add variations like weighted pull-ups or towel pull-ups to boost grip power. That's where the gorilla strength truly kicks in. Because in nature, the strongest creatures don't train to look good. They train to survive. Exercise number 3, squats, the foundation of every beast. No strong creature is weak from the legs down. A gorilla's legs are thick, muscular, and built to support and launch massive force. And the human version of that is the squat, the foundation of all lower body strength. Whether it's bodyweight squats, goblet squats, or heavy barbell squats, this movement builds explosive power, balance, and posture. Here's something most people overlook. A perfect squat doesn't just work your legs. It strengthens your core, spine, and nervous system, giving your body that grounded, immovable feeling of a gorilla. Ask yourself, how often do you skip leg day? Because every time you do, you're skipping your chance to unlock true primal strength. Exercise number 4, farmer's carry. Grip like a gorilla. There's one trait that separates the strong from the truly powerful: grip strength.
Think about it. A gorilla doesn't need a barbell to prove its power. When it grips a branch or another gorilla during a fight, that hold is unbreakable. That's the kind of raw, commanding strength you build through the farmer's carry. At first glance, the movement looks simple. You just pick up 2 heavy weights and walk. But the moment you lift them off the ground, you realize how deceptive it is. Your hands start to strain, your forearms burn, and your shoulders pull downward under the crushing load. Every muscle from your fingertips to your toes suddenly wakes up. This isn't just walking. This is controlled full-body resistance training in motion. Here's how it works. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart. Grab a pair of dumbbells, kettlebells, or any heavy objects you can handle. Heavy enough to challenge you, but not so heavy that you lose posture. Engage your core, keep your chest up, and start walking in a straight line. Every step should feel deliberate, strong, steady, and powerful. Your arms remain locked at your sides, your back stays straight, and your core stays tight. You're not just carrying weights. You're carrying the full weight of your body's strength potential. What makes the farmer's carry so unique is how it builds strength from the ground up. Your forearms are forced to develop crushing grip power. Your shoulders and traps get denser. Your abs and lower back stabilize with every step. Even your glutes and legs engage to support the load. In short, it's one of the most effective exercises to train your body the way nature intended, as one powerful, coordinated unit. Here's something many people don't realize. Grip strength is directly linked to longevity, athletic performance, and overall functional power. Studies have shown that people with stronger grips generally live longer, have lower risk of injury, and perform better in nearly every physical task. Why? Because your hands are your connection to the world. Everything you lift, pull, or carry begins there. Want to feel like a beast? Do your carries heavy and slow. Focus on posture. Feel the ground under your feet. Squeeze the weights like you're trying to crush them. You'll feel your core tighten, your breathing deepen, and your confidence rise with every step. You can perform different variations to challenge your body in new ways. Suitcase carry, hold one weight in one hand to train your obliques and balance. Overhead carry, press the weights above your head and walk, demanding shoulder stability and core control. Farmer's carry march. Instead of walking continuously, take one deliberate step at a time and hold a position for 2 seconds. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need a fancy gym. You can use water jugs, sandbags, or even buckets filled with stones. As long as it's heavy and awkward to carry, it works. When done right, this exercise doesn't just make your hands stronger, it transforms how your entire body moves. You begin to walk taller, your posture improves, and your muscles tighten in ways that radiate silent strength. It's the kind of power that doesn't need to be shown off. It's felt. Because gorillas don't flex their muscles to prove their strength. They carry it effortlessly. So next time you're training, skip the endless curls and lightweight fluff. Grab something heavy, hold it tight, and start walking. Each step takes you closer to the kind of primal, unshakable power that no machine can give you. Grip like a gorilla, move like one, and you'll never train the same way again. Exercise number 5, the loaded carry and crawl combo, the ultimate primal challenge. If you truly want to tap into your raw animalistic power, the kind that feels untamed and unstoppable, there's one move that brings it all together. The loaded carry and crawl combo. This is not your average gym exercise. It's primal, it's uncomfortable, and it's one of the most brutally effective ways to build full body strength, endurance, and control, all at once. Let's break it down. Start with the bear crawl. Drop to the ground on all fours, with your hands under your shoulders and your knees hovering just a few inches above the floor. Keep your back flat, core tight, and move forward slowly, opposite hand and foot stepping together. At first glance, it might seem too simple, but after 20 seconds, your shoulders start burning, your abs begin to tighten like a vice, and your breathing becomes heavy. You'll realize this movement demands coordination, balance, and an incredible amount of strength. The bear crawl wakes up the muscles you rarely use, your deep stabilizers, core, lats, glutes, and even the tiny muscles in your hands and feet. It forces your entire body to move as a single, powerful unit, exactly how gorillas move in the wild. Smooth, powerful, and in total control. Now comes the loaded carry. Stand tall. Grab 2 heavy dumbbells, kettlebells, sandbags, or even fill 2 jerry cans with water. Lift them off the ground with a tight grip, brace your core, and start walking. Each step should feel deliberate and strong, like a beast claiming its territory. The weight pulls your shoulders down, your core fights to keep you upright, and your forearms scream for relief. This isn't just strength training, it's a battle of willpower. As you walk, you're training your grip, traps, legs, and mental endurance all at once. Few exercises build toughness like this one. It doesn't just make your body stronger, it teaches your mind to keep moving even when every muscle begs you to stop. Now combine the two. Crawl 10 to 15 meters, stand up immediately, grab your weights and carry them back to the start, then repeat. This combination engages every muscle in your body and challenges your lungs, your coordination, and your determination. It's functional, it's primal, it's powerful. If you're consistent with this combo, something incredible happens over time. Your movements become more controlled, your posture improves, your grip turns into iron, and your body starts to feel grounded, balanced, and strong, like a gorilla ready for anything. You won't just notice physical results. You'll feel the difference, walking taller, standing firmer, and moving with confidence. Because gorilla strength isn't only about muscle size, it's about total body power that translates into everyday life. So next time you hit the gym or train at home, forget the machines for a moment. Get down on all fours, crawl, then pick up something heavy and carry it until your hands shake. That's when you'll understand what real strength feels like. Not just the kind that you can see in the mirror, but the kind that commands respect without a single word.
You don't need to be born in the wild to have gorilla strength. You just need to train like your ancestors. Lift, pull, crawl, and move with purpose. The real question is, are you training to look strong or to be strong? Because when you start moving like a gorilla, you'll realize the body you've always wanted doesn't come from mirrors, it comes from power. If you're serious about building real, lasting strength, not just looks, then don't stop here. Watch the next video on your screen to keep unlocking your body's true potential. And if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next step on your journey to gorilla-like power.